Hey everybody, I hope you guys are healthy and safe. This is the Insta360 Go 3. It is a new action camera with a 2.2 inch flip out screen. You can mount the action camera on a selfie stick and film yourself at wide angle stabilized footage with resolution up to 2.7K. But of course, if you're familiar with Insta360 or the Go series of cameras, you will know that there's more than meets the eye. There's a button on the side that when you press, you can actually pull out the camera lens and separate it from the body. Yes, this is a modular action camera. The camera itself measures only 2 inches tall by 1 inch thick and weighs about 35.5 grams, so it's small and lightweight enough to fit into really odd places that you normally wouldn't be able to fit a camera, such as inside a microwave. Make sure you don't turn it on though, in a bag of chips, in a refrigerator, on a sink. Yeah, the camera is rated IPX8 for water resistance, and on a sushi conveyor belt. The back of the camera is also magnetic, so you can just attach it to surfaces easily. You can also attach it to your body and film first-person style videos. The fact that the camera and the body of the screen are two separate parts means you can keep filming while you check the footage. The small size of the action camera also allows you to shoot at odd angles, such as really low on the ground or really high up. Obviously, you can shoot in widescreen, landscape orientation, or portrait video for Instagram Reels and TikTok. But Instagram also designed a mode called free frame, which basically lets you shoot first and then make the adjustments later. You can just film the footage and then later in the Insta360 app switch between orientations as you see fit. Free frame can also lock the horizon, so if you're filming something with a lot of action, the video will still be perfectly level. You have all the usual shooting modes like time-lapse, motion lapse. You can also take still photos with this camera too, although I don't really see the point. As for how the footage look and sound, you can see for yourself. I think obviously the footage is not as good as a smartphone camera footage, but it's pretty good for a small compact action camera. Dynamic range is pretty solid, but at night you do see quite a bit of grain and noise. There are two mics on the camera that picks up pretty good audio, I want to say.
I don't know what's good or what's bad.
The active noise cancellation algorithm can be a little bit strong sometimes, and obviously when I'm riding a bike there's a lot of wind noise. That's just the limitation of an onboard microphone. This is the Thunder One ST. Okay, this is now the widest field of view, and this is still handheld right now. It's no longer on a stick, so this is a very easy walk and talk vlog camera. There are 3 ways to begin filming. On the camera itself is a clickable button. There's a shutter button on the main camera casing, and then you can also connect the camera to the Insta360 app where you can control the camera on your phone. But you don't need to use the app at all to film because the camera has internal storage, so it can be used as a completely standalone device. When the camera is separated from the case, it can shoot for about 45 minutes continuously before it runs out of battery. The case also has a larger battery that charges that camera. With the case, you can shoot well over 3 hours of footage, although you probably won't get to push that limit because you will run out of storage. The Go 3 is quite a bit heavier and bigger than the Go 2. However, you do get a screen. The Go 2 didn't have a screen at all, so I think I would take the extra weight. Insta360 has also designed a lot of cool accessories. You have this little T-bracket that attaches to the bottom of the camera's base. It attaches magnetically, but there's also a little slot that clips into place for extra security. So you have to press that button again to remove the camera from that little T-bracket. The T-bracket has a quarter screw mount where you can then put it in a selfie stick or put it on top of a tripod. Earlier I showed that you can attach the Go 3 to your body. That is done with a magnetic pendant that you wear around your neck. There's also this little sticky pad that will stick to most surfaces, and it's completely reusable. You just have to wipe down the sticky pad every single time, and then next time you'll be able to use it like it's brand new. So here you can see I'm putting the Go 3 in higher than usual places to get a bird's eye view perspective that I wouldn't normally be able to get. All these accessories are part of the retail package, so they do not require an extra purchase. Okay, so the Insta360 Go 3 is priced starting at $380 US. That's for the base model with 32 gigs of storage. It's probably a better deal to get the 64 gig variant because you get double the storage for just another $20 US. I know some people are gonna think this is a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth it if you're gonna take advantage of what the Insta360 Go 3 can offer, because this is a tiny action camera that's very good for vlogging. Like right now, completely handheld. Stabilization is really good. The internal mic is pretty solid. And the fact that it's modular gives you so much creative freedom. I can take out this camera right now, put it onto my body, and kind of film a first person perspective. I can see exactly what I'm filming right now. I can take the camera out, stick it onto like a pole, as you can see it's magnetic. Now if you're wondering if you should buy the Go 3 or the Insta360 X3, then it really depends on what you're looking for. The X3 can shoot 360 photos and videos. This cannot. This is only like a straightforward camera. And the X3 also has a little bit smarter software because it can erase the selfie stick. So what I actually do is I film myself with the X3 a lot, and then it erases the selfie stick, and it looks really cool. It looks like a camera floating in front of me. You actually don't get that here because you see the selfie stick pretty clearly. But the Go 3 is a lot smaller, and it's a little bit more versatile in terms of where you can put the camera. So I think they're two good cameras for two different markets. For me, I'm probably gonna put the Go 3 in my backpack at all times, so I can always have a vlogging camera with me anytime I want. Whereas the X3 is like a specialist camera. It's like when I want to bring it out when I'm traveling. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would help me a lot. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.